Hi, I'm Shannon, owner of 307 Design Studio. Today, I'd like to walk you through how I make waterproof decals. Launching right into it, I use the Silhouette Cameo 4. I actually have two of them. We have the Air, and then we have the Spare. You know what you did. And honestly, I have only ever used the Auto Blade, so that's what we're using. In this video, I am using a Silhouette mat, but I also use these and have never had an issue with them. Bonus points to the price point because it just gets uglier from here. Ouch. For my waterproof stickers, I use these online label waterproof polyester sheets for use in a Laserjet printer. I have found that paired with a protective laminated sheet, these are durable, waterproof, and so far have survived dishwasher use. I use this Canon image class printer for my waterproof stickers. If you are using an inkjet printer, these online label waterproof matte sheets for inkjet printers are amazing. Paired with a laminated layer, this paper makes beautiful waterproof stickers. They just don't hold up as well if they accidentally make their way into the dishwasher. I use this paper for all of my water-resistant sticker sheets and everything else besides my waterproof decals. It feels like butter, seriously. I know that you can convert some inkjet printers to pigment ink for waterproof stickers, but I have personally not tried this. For my laminated layer, I love the Avery self-adhesive laminating sheets. Okay, so now we go ahead and open up Silhouette Studio, quickly decline that offer to update. So under the page setup, I will be setting the machine to auto. Cutting mat is 12 by 12. Media size will be a letter or 8.5 by 11. And I like to keep my orientation on horizontal. On that right tab, we will turn on the registration marks, and then I like to turn on the print bleed, but go ahead and flip the radius to 0. This is a trick I learned that gets rid of the faint grid pattern that sometimes appears on prints from Silhouette Studio. Next, I go to the File menu and hit Merge, and then open the file. I make all of my designs into transparent PNGs, which makes them ready to use right away. Then I turn off that auto trace line so I can add an offset. If necessary, I double-click the offset, and then you can hit simplify as many times as necessary to smooth the cut line. Then I like to go ahead and just group everything together to keep it tight. If you don't have a transparent file, you can use the trace feature. Let me demonstrate with this monster-sized JPEG of mine. There she blows. From there, you can tap the Trace tab and then hit Select Trace Area. Then you're gonna want to drag it over your image. Then you can just adjust the threshold until your edges are nice and crispy. Then hit Trace and Detach, then you can yeet that background out of there. Once you've done that, you can just treat it like the PNG. The next thing that I like to do with my stickers is to add an additional offset so I can create an easy peel edge. This line is always a different color than the first because it will have a separate cut setting. Then I group everything together again so there are no stragglers as I arrange the page. Here I just try to fit as many stickers on the page without touching the red cut border or the grid lines around the registration marks. Next, I hit the Replicate tab. I don't use the Fill Page feature because I'm not a crazy person. Seriously, who has that much money? Instead, I use these handy duplicate arrows and then just adjust the designs around to try to get as much bang for my buck as possible on each page. Get them close enough to share body heat without actually touching. When it's pretty much ready, I click the Send tab at the top right. Then I select the line option because I'm not simple. I am a complicated butterfly. Just for reference, if I were not laminating this sheet, I would use these cut settings. For the red line, I have depth of 2, force 6, speed 4 with 1 pass. For the green, a depth of 3, force of 16, speed is 8 with 2 passes. Since these are laminated, I am going to be using, for the red, a depth of 2, force of 7, speed of 5, and 2 passes. And for the green, we're doing a depth of 3, force is 23, speed is 4, and also 2 passes. These are just in general. I'd like to say there's a magical number, but unfortunately, depending on the life of your blade, your settings are going to change, so you're just going to have to play with it. Before hitting print, I check one more time to make sure none of my lines are crossed. We had a couple rascals towing the line here, but it looks okay, so I'm going to hit print. Now for the fun part. I'm going to be trimming down this laminated sheet so it's not too big for my sticker paper. I always trim off the entire bottom row of the grid and then about halfway through the squares on the right-hand side of the page. Good job, me. That's some top-notch work. Now here we find exposed the top secret underlayer of the world. These pages always come out very curled, so I have to tape down both sides, keep them from getting in the way. Next, we remove the top of that laminated sheet's backing, attach it directly to the sticker paper. Next, we have the top secret ingredient. We use a Scott brand paper towel and go ahead and remove any debris that might be on the paper itself, on the laminating sheet, behind it, just anywhere that might get onto the sticker or the backing. Nicely done. Then I go ahead and remove the entire rest of the backing on the laminating sheet. And as I do, hold on to the top of it while I begin securing it with a Cricut brand scraper. Sacrilege. JK, we're all friends here, right? Just look at that finesse. No, she's not. She is! How resourceful. tuck that hidey hole back away for later. Now you just want to go ahead and attach the sticker sheet to the mat exactly as it's shown in the Silhouette Studio screen. Now this mat is not as tacky as it used to be, so we're going to use some cast-offs from the island of misprint stickers. Now you want to line it up in the machine and then hit send from your program. And listen to that beautiful, beautiful music. Seriously, why's she sound like that? Now you can peel away the extra, eat it just like in the program, and go ahead and struggle if you want. I mostly just do that for the camera. And that's that. Thanks for watching. You're the best.